Cause I don't know that, and if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, now we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back here, get all back here, get back.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And this will be a touch match, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to take this down to 31 before he gets taken down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. They get 27 on the play, and that gives them 1st and goal. McCaffrey is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he ran out. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. Here's his cuts. That's Bowers working downfield. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And a Saints are going to have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up their opening drive.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Little tacks on an extra point. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chase Brown now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. The time the sideline saved him and his team.
That play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15. Right.
To the air, Mahomes. Throw caught at the 6. He's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. He'll fling it deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. Here's May. He's hauled down there for the sound of the final play of quarter number 1. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second and pretty long here. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
And they take this in for the score. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Cool on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This taken from the 12. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 32. The left side caught by Andrews. Get some space around midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Looking to throw Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
And every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First down, man. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. He has this down to the 34. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And it's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it sets up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
So run it down. The side is out. So run it down.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
32-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Bills get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the Saints' 23-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. 16. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, before the snap, if you know right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body. And these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Q all lined up and ready to boot this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. Racing down the left side. Amari Cooper. He's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Arnis Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie us up 28 all.
28 all.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for May. Rolling left, buying some time. And he can escape no longer. They roll him over and bring it down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit in that 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. To the sideline, and Adams snacks it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. Here he goes again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Who with the extra point. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 28.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
15.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. On the move, headed right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Yellow. All right, 43. Hey, Ripley's. What's that?
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Fight on these two. Hey, Ripley. What's that?
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Jump off caught by his back. He's still going at the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of him just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Down to the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Quick toss headed left. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. To the air, Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Catch it on the draw block, but they were waiting for it. That's a loss. It brings up 4th down.
3-yard loss.
Traps, screens, draws, you need the element of surprise. The problem is, this defense was all over that draw. You couldn't fool them, even if you wanted to.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Chased out to his right. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's complete, right side. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. Got for big yards on the right side. And he has the Bills the first down, and that block should clinch them this way.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means 3rd down coming up. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's up?
They stick with McCaffrey. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields going to look to run this himself. Short pickup to the 48.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He will have the conversion and more. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. From their own territory, what a play on 4th down. 56 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. This a design run with Fields. He will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown Titans. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Here's Packer. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Polamak. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll work this one past the 25, so right about the 28-yard line. It's Mahomes. Left side into the hands of Hopkins.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints. First down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go on, 80.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Cooper for the first time in this one. And he's got a first down to go with it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. Right back to the air for Mahomes. It was caught by Cooper on the right side. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, New Orleans. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game.
Saints 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Here he goes. Go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And that's going to get closed up quickly. We'll get only to the 37. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 2nd down and 8.
Hey, here we go.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he will score! DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And although it's just the second quarter of this one, he'll chase the points now and try to get things tied up. They're going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Hey, Stan. Here we go. 551. 551.
A first down throw for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
First down.
Back to throw is Fields. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And the defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Fight on these 2. Fight on these.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Here's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow! I'm gonna move it. Hey, color. Fight on these two. 15. Watch out!
Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Give him 14 yards on the keeper and a first down.
This is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice game.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these 3rd down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop them.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the same 16-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. 319, let's go.
So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, tonight.
Fields going to look to run this himself.
Fields on the keeper. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Short pass taken in by Gronk. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This is a design run with Fields. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Second down, goal to go.
Here we go, son.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will go up by 7.
22. Saints 15.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And he'll be run out short of the line of scrimmage, so let's call it a loss of 1 on 1st down. Now, on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He'll look Hopkins way again. This is also complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Fields now. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
Cam Little to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And a good run there. It's going to get him 5 yards.
He was taken down by Grant Delphi.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
They run it once more with Judkins. And he's got 1st down yardage. Bring it out to the 24.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
1st and 10 on the 34-yard line.
331, 331.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd down and a yard. Fields going to look to run this himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. 1st down for Tennessee.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll in this defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Escaping to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Give it here to Judkins. The offense is staying out there for this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. So now a big spot coming here. This to get a leg up in the OT. This one is pushed out to the right. It is no good. And we will keep going here in overtime. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A huge play there in overtime. 32 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is...
Get your bum ass out of here.
He got it. So this one a win for the Saints. This is a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before you enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
That's good room at the 35. Well, he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
There's a dive up the middle. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Little knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Oh, hurry up. 222, 11.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Snap. 58, Snap. Go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Room to work at the 35. And he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
You got a Delta. Right.
Fields on 3rd. Escapes out to the left. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Press, buck straight. No mas. Delta. Easy.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Right.
Here we go, 4th down. It's Fields. One finds his man, Ingram. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory.
Here we go, Slide. 319, right.
Now Fields again. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant dealt it in to pick it off. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
He's brought down back at the 20-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Yellow.
Third and long for him here. That's a quick hitter. And he'll be brought down to 17 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Yellow.
They're going for it with Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Here we go.
First down, run with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
2nd and 13. He's Marley won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
Not right there, Kate. That's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Here we go, Scott. Right, 331.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Shotgun snap to Fields. Getting out to his left. Starting a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Ravens trailing in the early going. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
You got
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. And all right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Look at it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give him to him inside. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Pressure coming from Holmes. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pin.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Butt's right. Delta. Test. Butt's right. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Hey, Ken.
They said Metcalf left.
Right.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Saints grab it. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play. And then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
Throw right side is caught by Hopkins. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it.
Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded just shy of the end zone. This makes it up to the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
This is Ingram looking left side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. You got it. Move here.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, son.
First and 10
Up,
at
let's
the
go.
40-yard line.
10. West right zip. Go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Escapes out to the left. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's got a gain of 6 there. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fields now on 3rd. He puts everything behind this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Easy. Up. Hey, never mind. Right.
Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Plowing up the middle. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes and their want-to run it right down their throat.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. You got it up tonight. Delta. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. On target to his man Higgins. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Complete out to the right. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green up. Oh, let's go. All right.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here we go, son. All right.
Barkley again here on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go, son. All right.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son. 319, you got that? No mas. Hey, Ken. Chip slam. Extend. 11. West right zip. Bunch right. Test. Bunch right. Tonight.
Desperation time here. Flush down out to his left. And he will score and get the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, yellow. Watch it.
Back to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Andre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Setting up to pass. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. So they're going to go ahead and call the timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here he goes, one final shot. And they got him. They took him down before he could get to that goal line. No time left, zeros on the clock. This game's over. So what a way to get them the win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and pop.